What's good, YouTube? Right, so we are going to start episode number 3 of Journey to Stage, and it's actually night time on the 19th of December. And basically what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to run, excuse me, I'm actually going to run you through, oh my goodness, what is going on? I'm actually going to run you through what I cook, how I cook, bulk cook for my lifestyle and my diet. So let's take you through to the kitchen in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, and we're here. So what we've got going on, we're cooking up 2 packets of 500 grams of 5% fat lean beef mince, because I like to have at least 1 red meat meal a day. In my Instant Pot, we've got in 1.3 kilos of chicken breast. Focus. There you go. Paprika and onion chicken seasoning, absolute bomb. I don't like to cook individual meals. With my lifestyle, I have to take them on the go, travel to the gym, which is an hour away, everything cooked up in one big thing. I just kind of put it all in these containers, which I'll clean up just now. And I take everything in raw measure. So I currently have a kilo of beef mince in here, and I have 175 grams of raw weight beef mince per meal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh up my food cooked, and then basically I'll take that, divide that against the raw weight, times that by how much I need raw, and that will give me what I need to have it for cooked. It usually turns out to be about roughly 130 grams of cooked weight chicken. So I kind of just do it that way. I've done it so many times now, but that's the way I like to do it. And then we've got veg as well. My veg sources are always nice and simple. Green beans, we've got tender stem broccoli, mushrooms. Ignore the other calendars, those are not real. You're imagining those things. I do not do that because I'm really good. It's my rice cooker, which I have at home, which is a good thing. I cook my rice up daily. I'm going to set the camera down and you can watch a little speed up version of me whipping shit up in the kitchen. So enjoy the nice little time lapse video in 3, in 2, in 1. Kilo of raw weight mince. So like I said, we'll wait for that to cool down, and then what we're going to do is we're going to wait for that to cool down. I'm going to weigh it, go from the scale, cooked weight, and I'll show you how I divide it up for our meal portions. Like I said, all red meat portions are 175 grams of 2 seconds. 175 grams of raw weight per meal. So basically, like I said, I'll weigh up my cooked food, figure out how much that would be. 175 raw. And then that'll be my portion size. That's for all the meals. Simple, easy, bang. Same with chicken, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna put 1.3 kilos of chicken in the Instant Pot. Here's what the Instant Pot is. It does it the exact same every single time. I set it to 1.3 kilos, 20 minutes in the pressure cooker. Every single time, same amount of time, and it's perfect. So I've nailed it. I know my food. And then basically that'll be my 2 main protein sources. And then also I have is eggs. So I have whole organic eggs, and then I use egg whites. I just use the shitty kind of ones here. So I usually go like 4 egg whites and 2 whole eggs. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, don't be drinking diet drinks. Oh, they're bad for you. I'm still standing in the meals. So what I'll do is I'll catch you in the next clip when the chicken is cooked up, and then I start prepping whatever else I start prepping. I'm not really in the mood, but we'll see what happens. So we'll catch you in the next clip. Now we're at the next point. Like I said, we're going to do the weighing of the food. So I'm going to set you up here. We're going to weigh out the beef mince. Like I said, it was a kilo raw. So I'll chuck it on the scale now, see how much it weighs. Mission, try not to spill everywhere. Oh, where's spills? Oh my, please stop. Please stop the carnage. Please stop missing the biggest container on planet Earth. How have I missed this container so badly? Right. Okay, wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. So, we've gotten don't waste food. So, we've gotten, if it focuses, basically just 700 grams of cooked weight mince. So, that is 1,000 grams of raw weight. We've got 699 cooked weight. So all we need to do is calculate how much we're going to need per portion. We know we need 175 grams of raw weight mince per meal. So that's a very easy calculation, and I'll explain that in the next clip. So for the maths, for the basically the calculations, 1,000 grams of raw weight mince, we've got 699 grams of cooked weight. We just do 699 divided by 1,000, and then we times that by the 175 grams of raw weight per mince per meal, and that works out 122 grams of cooked weight mince per meal. I'll just round up to 130 grams to be fair, and that's what I'll do. So I'll do 130 grams of cooked weight mince, which is the equivalent of what I'm looking for raw. It's just a much more accurate measure. Do you have to be that anal? No. Can you just wait cooked purely? Yes. Can you wait just purely raw? Yes. I just like to be very precise, and that's the way I like to do things. I don't like to have second guess myself. So that's pretty much how I do things, and that's how I do things with my chicken. That's how I do things. That's how I do things with my rice, my carb sources, and all of that kind of good jazz. So it's just a more accurate measure. That's all it is. It's not right. It's not wrong. It's not the best way. It's just my way. So maybe you can try it out, I don't know. It might work for you, might not. I don't care, but it's what I like to do. So anyway, now it's time to cook up some. Can't be bothered. But I'm gonna cook up some eggs, and that'll be my breakfast for tomorrow because I hate microwaving eggs. It's disgusting. So I'm gonna cook the night before. So let's whip up some eggs. One of the best parts of all this is the therapeutic nature of the cleanup after. I don't know what it is. I hate using a dishwasher. I'm all about hand washing my dishes. I love a clean cooker. I just love it all being clean. So I've been cleaning as I go whilst I'm cooking. One thing at a time's happening. It's just all part of the process. and you're gonna watch this in 3, 2, 1, spick and span. No, hold on a second, let's try that one again. There we go. Now we're clean. So, we're all cleaned up, food's all cooked. Just gotta wait for the chicken, almost there. But so far, we've gotten the mince, got some mushrooms, got my eggs all cooked up. In the fridge, we've gotten my green beans and my broccoli, hard to see there, but that is the two other veg sources I've got, as well as a bag of spinach, which is also in there. I like to have my spinach with my eggs. Sometimes I might chuck it in with some other stuff, but basically that's my veg for the day. And then I just chuck in fruits as well throughout the day, so I'll have frozen strawberries, I'll have peaches and pineapples as my fruit sources as well. But I don't need prepping of that because it's already kind of prepped already. But yeah, I keep everything very simple when it comes to food. I don't like to overcomplicate things, and that's why my food is successful. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit down in the next clips and talk to you. Well, I'll show you the clips of my chicken when it's done, but I'll actually talk to you about my meal plan and how I set it up and how it's designed for training days, non-training days, etc, etc. Let's check out how the chicken's looking. Boom. Right, 80 minutes is done. Unlocked. First glimpse. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that just bloody fantastic? Lovely. Right. Let's weigh this suckers up in 3, 2, 1. There we go, 957 grams of the 1.3 kilos of raw weight. So I'll do the math and we'll figure out how much that is proportion.
I forgot myself like a whole thing of grapes.
Ah, fair enough. Right, so we've done the chicken, it's all cooked up, and like I said, I've done it enough times now to where, as you can see here, 128 grams of cooked weight from a 175 grams of raw weight rice, chicken. So, like I said, I round up to 130 grams every single time. That's why, because it's pretty much there or thereabouts. So, each portion I'll divvy up will be 130 grams of chicken, and then I'll do like my 130 grams of mince, and that's my portions, and then I'll just divide the rice up, put my veg through it, and then voila, you've got your meals. So like I said, next clips I'm going to talk to you about my actual meal plan and how I've set it up and why I've got it the way it is set up. Yo people, it is the next day, it's actually the next night. We have meal prepped as you saw, cooked up my food bulk. You can see that my main protein sources are chicken and beef, are my two main protein sources, as well as eggs, and then also whey protein. I would throw in fish from time to time. I've got no issues with salmon. It's just a bit expensive, to be honest with you, at the current times. So that's why I did have it quite a lot, but not as much. To be fair, at least once a week I have a steak, fillet steak, sirloin, rump, some kind. Me and my girlfriend like to do it on Friday night. My carb sources are very simple. I rotate between rice, jasmine rice, white rice, sushi rice. I will throw potatoes in from time to time, that is. I can't be bothered cooking up so many different things, so my main carb sources are honestly just white rice and cream of rice are my two main sources, and I have like cereal post-workout, which I'm about to have right now because I just finished a push session. Pretty good. But yeah, I want to talk to you over about my kind of my food and how it's kind of set out in such a way. We're going to talk about that with my food and how it's set out. Is I have a high, moderate and a low day. Low day is my rest day, so when I don't train, just twice per week, I'll have a low day. Basically, lower carb, slightly higher fat, protein remains pretty much the same, body fat over into a workout shake. My moderate day and my high days are based upon what days what muscle I'm performing. So I've got 2 high days a week, which is a leg day and my chest and back day. I actually have a chest and back session together. Because of what I'm trying to build up my leg and body parts, which I'll discuss my training plan at a different time. But based off those 2 days, so twice a week I'll have my 2 high days, and then the other 4 days is my moderate days, which is like just my normal push sessions, my normal pull sessions, and my normal delts and arm session. Am I missing anything there? Push, pull, delts, arms. and then I've got 2 high days. Yeah, there we go. So that's kind of how it is set out. So 2 high days, 3 moderate days, 2 rest days, boom, 7, perfect. Because of my work routine and everything like that, my schedule, I have to kind of have a set routine weekly in terms of what I'm doing training wise. So I've recently just changed that, which I'll explain as well another time when I talk to you about my training. But all in all, I'm a boring eater, I'm a clean eater. I make sure I get my fruit and veg in, and like I say, that's how my diet is set up. So high, moderate, low, I'm in a surplus. I focus on getting more food in than I need, or more than my maintenance, so I can grow. I'm currently sitting about 107 kilos right now, and I'm going to be kind of competing around that kind of August, September, October time. So I'm going to be starting my diet kind of around that May window. So I've got another like 4 months of pushing, growing, and my food currently, so my high day is about 4,700 calories. On my moderate day it's like 4,200, 300, and on my low day it's like just shy of 4,000. No, it's 3,700 around abouts. I'll probably just throw you actually a picture of my diet on the screen now, so you can see. But yeah, as you see, my food sources are very clean. Now, sometimes I might not have the exact foods there prepared on the go, so I will match my macros per meal, or at least macros per day overall. Worst comes to worst, I'm going to meet my macros at the end of the day. But I have 6 meals in a day, I don't usually miss them, I'm pretty regimented, I'm pretty good, I've got a crazy appetite and metabolism, so I kind of don't miss, so it's kind of good in that regard. So, I keep everything quite simple. My meal plan is simple, and I enjoy my foods. I season my food well, I'm a pretty good cook. I've got my system in place with my Instant Pot, my rice cookers, so yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of my meal plan, that's kind of my diet as such. Like I say, when you start seeing more videos, you'll kind of get a glimpse of how kind of monotonous it can kind of be looking like. But like I say, I also do fit in cheat meals per week. I am currently having just only 1 cheat meal per week, which I will replace 1 meal with. So I'll have like 5 meals and then I'll have a cheat meal. Now if my cheat meal is going to go absolutely crazy, I'll replace probably 1.5 to 2 meals, as long as I still get my protein number and I'm happy. But most of the time I just replace 1 meal, to be honest with you. As things go up and as food, you know, grows and grows and grows, we'll start adding in simpler forms, and I'll show you how to keep pushing food when it gets tough. Right now my appetite's kind of crazy, so I'm still like starving, but there'll be a time when my food does get like pushing boundaries, and we'll have to start swapping in easier food sources like the likes of bagels, adding in honey, Rice Krispies treats, more cereal options, orange juice, liquid calories, blended meals. Like Hunter Labrada, he blended up his Rice Krispies and shakes and had that like for 5 meals a day. So you'll get to see all that in time as we push on, but right now, that's my meal plan, that's how it's set out. Key focus is always having high carbs around my training windows. And yeah, next video will be the day in the life. This was a kind of spontaneous change of direction, the whole kind of meal prep with me kind of thing. Next video will be a day in the life, and then following that we'll go into talking about my training plan, and then from there on we'll just kind of see where things go. But Christmas is on Sunday, because it's actually Tuesday today, which is the 20th, I think. Let's just check. Yep, here we go. It is the 20th of December. That's my girlfriend Christy, hello. So yeah, we will get all that sorted, and yeah man, I'm looking forward to it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here, and we're gonna catch you all in. Oh, that was so cheesy. The next one. Peace and love. Bang.